Hello, hello. Oh, what just happened? Oh, thank you guys for showing up. Hello, hello everyone. I've missed you all. I've played Stalker. I played the first Stalker game. Glad you got an up. Yeah, my second night I've had. This is now the second night I've had off in 86 days. It's a nice change. Hello, Nat. Where is the other songs I wanted? Thank you guys for showing up. I really appreciate all the support. What's the playlist name? It's just my, I don't know what I have it saved as. My Ukrainian mix. It's just music I listened to while I was in Ukraine and a little bit after. Some Ukrainian songs and just some fucking European bops, and then like a couple Russian songs. Where's more sad sweet? Oh, that's a good one. Thank you guys for joining the club. How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? I indeed lose the game, Cyber. Okay, how many guests am I allowed to have up now? Settings. Up to 6 guests? Ah, come on. That's it? Oh well. Hello, Marco. Yes, my music is a vibe. Listening to Sam is better than listening to an H group supporter. I don't support H group. Let me do everything I can to justify supporting them. By the way, we are in the new house. I don't know if anyone caught on the last stream. This is the setup right now. Still redoing my bookcases. We got up here, we got the religious shelf. This is Germany from pre-World War II and on. This is Russia throughout the different various empires, Soviet Union, all that stuff. This is World Wars, NATO tactics and stuff. This is the US shelf. This is Middle East. Wait, what's that one? Oh, that's China. That's China. Oh, hello, Irene. I see people in the YouTube chat. Thank you guys for showing up. Let's see. Where was that other song I wanted? Oh, it's here. Yeah, that's what I wanted to play. Play that next. Any news out of Pokrovsk? Yeah, shit sucks at Pokrovsk. Everything sucks. Thank you guys for the follows as well. If anyone's new here, thank you guys for the support. I really appreciate it. Thanks for... Oh, damn, we're already at almost 6,000 likes. Nice. Some music makes me want to rub the lotion on the skin. Living room almost rears to set up your own. Yeah, it almost does rear. So basically, in the new house, instead of having a bedroom, there wasn't an extra bedroom for me. So I took the dining room that I'm not using, and it's got double doors that are like glass windows, but like in front of me there's a double glass door. To my left there's a double glass door that goes to the kitchen. So I've just turned the dining room into my office. So I've got a lot more room. It's kind of just longer. I'll get you. God damn it. Dude, okay, I gotta pause the music for this real quick. I gotta pause the music for this. I had someone at work walk up to me, and keep in mind this man's 21 and I'm 31. He walked up to me and he said, "Damn, Unc, you're a whole ass decade older than me." Why did he have to phrase it like that? What the fuck? I'm a Superman. I see Sam Live. Never stopped happening. Thank you. Have you heard of the big corruption scandal regarding Ukraine? I'm not familiar on this topic. There's always a big scandal. Usually it ends up being some guys who tried to do, well, in the recent years, it's just guys that have tried to do something and got caught and never made it out with it. Or it's a false claim of, look at what Zelensky did and bought and blah, 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 and then it ends up not being true. But there's always going to be corruption there. They're a post-Soviet country. It's just how they mitigate it. It's just like Poland still deals with post-Soviet corruption today. What degrees do you have to call yourself an expert? I don't have degrees in the field. I have over a decade of on-the-ground experience. We officially the museum pieces. Oh god, that hurts, Cyber. I hope it's. Why would you do that to me, Cyber? But yeah, so far still, like I said, still organizing stuff. But on the back, I've got like my ribbon bar, my awards, and the patches for the different units I was with. All my promotion stuff. I had something funny actually show up to my house. So, in true Marine Corps fashion, for those who don't know, November 10th is the birthday of the United States Marine Corps. This year we are 250 years old. And on the 250th birthday of the Marine Corps, I received from the Marine Corps my certificate of retirement 3 years late. They sent me my retirement certificate 3 years late. You can't. It's just so perfect. We were found at a bar. It was former energy minister and some businessmen who have connections to Zelensky. I'm not sure. I don't remember which thing you're talking about, so I'd have to look into that one specifically. I'm doing good. Marine Corps was indeed founded at a bar. Oh wait, I gotta pull up the other chats. I gotta pull up like the YouTube and Twitch chat. Tripoli, here we go. It was in the ballpark of 100 million embezzled. It was super recent. If it's the story I'm thinking about, that might be the guys that got caught when they were trying to withdraw it, which was hilarious. The guys that got caught when... Oh god, echo. Pop out chat, there we go. Now let's go to the Twitch chat. Good to see you as well, user, thank you. Oh god, why does Twitch autoplay with audio on? What is going on? Okay, let's see. Pop out chat for Twitch. There we go. Okay. I've got the pop out chat for Twitch now. And the YouTube pop out chat. Wait, I wanted a specific song next. Is this one? There we go. Oh, there's Mideast. There's Boo. Opinion on Trump reinstating nuclear tests. I'm okay with it. Hello, Mideast. It's nice to see you here.
Yeah. I'm here for a short time, not a long time, because I gotta go to bed. But
that's what she said.
I told everybody to come over here.
Oh, thank you.
I told them to come sit here for a little bit, and they
thank
could
you.
do a Mideast raid, if you will.
Ooh. Oh, by the way, I've been following this story. If anyone hasn't seen it, it's on my screen. We're looking at ground news right now. Everyone remember the Palisades fire in California? Everyone remember that? The one that destroyed fucking, like, everything? You guys remember that in chat? So, a bunch of firefighters have come out as whistleblowers now. Apparently, there was a big fire a week prior that they had put out, and they had gotten to the final spot where they had put the fire out, and it was up against the fresh grass and everything, and they had called their chief and said, hey, we got it out, but the ground's still hot, things are still smoldering, there's still some underground fires, so we got to stay here for a bit. And the chief of police ordered, or the fire chief ordered them to pack up their hoses and trucks and to leave. And they said, but chief, the ground's still hot, it's still on fire. And he ordered them anyways. Turns out the Palisades fire, that's ground zero. That's where the Palisades fire started, where that fire was not finished being put out. So that's going to be interesting. Thoughts, anyone? Okay. What's up, guys?
Hey, baby. Can you stroke your beard for me?
I just put beard balm in it. I can't.
Oh, Anthony, I miss you because, like, honestly, I would forego a lot of news and bothering with analyzing and shit because I would just come here live and listen to it. I'm so fucking lazy, dude, now. Like,
I've been following the news at work, and I have on my lunches and stuff or on my break, and I just don't have the time or energy to make videos. Like, I get home and I'm just exhausted. And I'm like, I'm not. Like, I haven't even made a video to say, hey guys, sorry I've been gone, because I just can't fucking bother.
Well, guess what? Either way, I gotta put together a couple of new policy briefs for all our friends over there at the Senate offices. So like, I'll have you do something too. If you want something simple.
I have come to the conclusion I can no longer be called an Islamophobe. I helped an Islamic DoorDasher to his unit.
It
works. It works. Don't argue my logic.
All right then. I missed a lot in the last few weeks too. I'm keeping up on stuff for the most part, and then I hear some random news story, and I'm like, "What the fuck happened there?" I mean, like this whole thing on like
my road trip, bro. But like, I was checked out for those last few weeks,
dude. Like, I'm seeing this shit on like the Epstein emails and stuff. Like, the Democrats released these emails, and then the Republicans released these emails. I'm like, but I thought those emails didn't exist. I thought neither of you had anything, and it was all didn't exist. What are you doing? It's like, well, it's like, oh, so you guys had access to like 20,000 plus emails, but nobody knew anything. The files were gone, and you all stood there, were like, we know the files exist, yes, because you have them. Or like, what was it? I thought the Democrats actually had a gotcha moment on Trump when they showed the emails from Epstein, going over his involvement. And they blurred out certain names, but then and then the Republicans smack back with, well, actually, if you unblur the names, it shows that this person said that Trump didn't do anything to them and didn't partake. And it's like, what the fuck is going on here? Why are we a fucking clown show?
Whatever they want to at this time. Like, the handful of things that I actually bothered to read, I was like, this is really nothing. Like, everybody's like, oh my God, look, like Epstein's gonna say like this. And here's the thing, everybody knows I'm no Trump fan. I'm really no fan of any of these people, but it's like the first things that people are starting to push out, it was like, it's just the dude saying that he can provide basically a psychological profile of Trump. That's paraphrasing what he was saying in those emails. It's like, okay. That's like me as a consultant being like, hey, I know this person, I can give you an idea of like how they're going to respond to things or act or talk or whatever. It's like, okay, whatever, dude. Like, that's not, I mean, don't get me wrong, like Epstein's obviously a piece of shit, but
it's just emails, it's not the files yet. Yeah, totally.
like him emailing about someone that's in power. Okay, I mean,
it also showed that what's his name, who's trying to say, oh God, what's the guy's name? I can't remember. The one who was constantly emailing Epstein saying that he was a journalist, just trying to get behind the scenes scoop stuff and info on Epstein, and he seems more like an accomplice than like a PR agent. CoffeeZilla did a great video on it. I am trying to get more into politics. Are we fairly unbiased here or what? Well, no, everyone's biased. I make my bias known, but I make a differentiation between when I'm saying my opinions versus what's actual fact. Like, I can criticize stuff and be factual.
Anthony hates Trump, but he's not gonna like put out
I'm a Republican that hates Trump, but I also hate the Democratic Party. He's not gonna lie about him. That's the thing. Yeah, if he does something right, I'll praise him. If he does something wrong, I'll hold him accountable, because that's what you're supposed to do and be consistent. Have you seen Real War? Yes.
Yes.
That is my chunk of a Shahed drone from Russia, or from, well, came from Iran, went to Russia, was assembled in Russia, then blew up over Kyiv with a Patriot missile. Sam doesn't have TDS.
What the hell is Real War?
I don't fucking know.
I'll tell you something.
To be fair, there's a lot of, and I will say this, there was a lot of guys that went over to Ukraine at the very beginning who were your hard-charging GWAT vets who never really experienced actual incoming fire, like fire by volume and effective artillery fire, and face a near-peer adversary. And there was a lot of guys who immediately ran. There was thousands of guys who showed up at first and then left within weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, throughout most of GWAT, we never had shit like artillery fire per se. Like, not like that. Yeah. Like, every time I see those trenches, like, Anthony hears me complain about, I'm like, I fucking would never.
They're fucking awful, dude. Are you Christian?
believe in 24/5.
No, I'm agnostic. My dad was raised to beat you with ruler Catholic. My mom was raised super Christian till the church interfered with their lives and her family stopped being a part of it. They kind of let me do what I want. I decided when I was a teenager to start reading up on all the major religions and become very well studied and versed in them. I take what I like from each of the religions and don't take what I don't like. I am able to separate the good morals and ethics and values from each one that I appreciate while being able to criticize each one objectively. Like this shelf right here is all my religious texts from all the different major religions. We've got Chumash with like Torah and stuff. We've got King James Bible, different versions of the Bible, Psalms. We've got Quran, Islamic teachings, Buddhism, Hinduism, paganism, Satanism. Oh yeah, we've got Greek mythology too.
Sam, I bet you a
Mhm.
galaxy that Muhammad is prophesized in the Bible.
I think I know where you're going with that.
But the only way you can find out is if you take the bet.
No,
No, you're not gonna take the bet.
because I don't have coins for a galaxy if I'm wrong.
Alright, I'm falling asleep. I gotta take a shot.
Oh.
I love you.
Good night,
Hey,
Middies.
just
Thanks for
wanna say
stopping
this,
by.
Anthony, I just want to point out that you and Zaddy were both right to make fun of me for not knowing about the 4-month sleep regression.
I did warn you, and it's not okay. It's not just 4 months. I want you to realize it's every milestone, and I don't care how small. So you need to mentally prepare yourself for that. It's not you. It's not anything you've
He
done.
learns a new thing every day.
And every time he learns it, because you'll go a couple days without learning something, but every time he learns a new thing, he will regress in sleep. Every time.
Yeah.
It's just a thing that happens. Sometimes it could last for a day, sometimes a couple days. It just happens. And it's not your fault. It's not your wife's fault. It's not anything you guys have done. It's just how it works.
We're almost to our 3rd month of it.
You'll push through. It's okay.
Straight. 3 months straight.
You'll
Mideast, I pray for you, and I will sleep extra soundly for you, my man.
That doesn't make me feel better.
Have a good night, Mideast.
Good night.
Have a good one, man.
Love you guys. See you,
Okay,
Cyber.
I gotta share the live.
Have a good one, man.
Do you defend Israel and Jewish people? Because I do. I'm a Zionist. Yes, I am a Zionist as well. There was a period where the opposition, anti-Israelis, thought that I was Jewish, and I received a lot of hate for that. That was a great time.
You have
Oh,
such
you
a
haven't-
Jewish nose.
You haven't gotten your honorary Jewish badge yet? I got mine. Look.
What is it?
Look. Hold on. God dang it! 1 second. I hate this new TikTok update for me.
Hey, y'all. I don't know if my screen's glitching or if it's.
Yeah, look, see, I got mine. Honorary Jew.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you gotta get called a dirty Jewish slur and have that written on your door, and then you get it.
Oh, wow.
That was great. Death threats, or was it worse? It was a lot of that. Out of 20,000 comments I received in a 2-week period, 10,000 of them were anti-Semitic, to the effect of H-Man did nothing wrong, H-Man was right, put on your striped pajamas, here's a gold star, it wasn't 6 million, but at the same time should have been 6 million, but 6 million wasn't enough, all that stuff, to the point where I had over 500 DMs that were direct unaliving threats, some of them actually credible. Which, funnily enough, if those of you that don't know, I live in Texas. Texas has mutual combat laws, so I send people the address to the nearest Buc-ee's and ask them what time and date they'd like to be there. Because I'm not afraid of someone fucking around
How
and
many
finding
people
out.
taking you up on it?
None.
Exactly.
Oh, that's like the most Texas thing now, because it's Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
It's a Buc-ee's parking lot.
But yeah,
Like, that's what you expect.
they even They even did facial structure analysis of me to determine that I was secretly a Jew. They took screenshots of my face and measured them to Yahtzee proportions to accuse me of being Jewish. 6 months is magic. 3 months isn't too bad if she's what the oh, that was in reference to the baby. The baby. Okay. Yeah. Can I get your thoughts on the state of the United Kingdom? Ah, you mean London, Stan?
The Islamic Republic of the English Emirate.
Holy, I'll say this. I don't really know how to properly put into words how I feel, considering they quite literally had discussion in Parliament on whether they were going to vote to ban consanguineous marriages. Consanguineous marriages, for those that don't know, is marriages between first cousins or closer. Inbreeding. During the discussion, a British Pakistani MP, so parliament member, quite literally stood up, and I'm paraphrasing, of course, but essentially said, "Fucking my cousin is part of my culture. You can't ban it. It's culturally insensitive." And not a single person in that fucking room stood up and went, "Excuse me, what the fuck?"
Do you think they made that same argument for the South?
I don't fucking know, man. Holy shit, I didn't know people went that crazy.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Did you hear that? What's up, Zeddy?
I was going to say, like, my man's here got me looking up mutual combat states.
Mutual combat's great. You just tell a police officer, "Hey, we're going to fight now." Okay.
Yeah. That's the same with my state. But I have to go to a Waffle House parking lot, not a Buc-ee's.
A Waffle House.
A Waffle House.
You know what? I think the local police department, if they just see two people scrapping outside a Waffle House, they're like, that's a Tuesday. Yeah, it's another day.
I got these two little idiots from the Afghan side of TikTok that like keep trying to threaten me. I'm like, guys, pull up. Here's where I'm at. Come on through.
Like, motherfucker, didn't you learn from the last 20 years what the U.S. can do to your country?
Yeah, dude.
Did you guys see what's going on the border recently?
Which border?
Well, the only border that matters is the southern border.
What about it?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the country.
No, they're using kamikaze drones against border patrol stations and local police departments.
I haven't seen any proof of that. I saw articles about that. What has been proven, though, is drones for ISR. So for observation.
Mexican police and federal forces.
I haven't seen the videos of the proof. I've seen the proof of the ISR, like using it for intel gathering and stuff. I haven't seen proof of the actual kamikaze stuff. But it has reached other countries.
The cartels have done it inside of Mexico, not like at our border patrol yet.
OMG, Sam is live. Yes, I am live.
If they do that, they're asking for it, and they know it. Like, and there were even by the way, there were actual protests in Mexico against Scheinbaum because she was ineffective.
They breached the walls of her compound, by the way.
Dude, and you know what it's about? It's because they actually want the U.S. to come in there and fuck the cartel up. Like, that's part of what they want. Like, because they think she's being too ineffective. I guess the whole thing that started it was the assassination of someone, some judge, or I can't remember who the dude was. But I thought that was wild because I've never seen anything like that where they're like actually protesting over the lack of security enforcement.
Wait, you're telling me they stormed that presidential palace? They erected fucking 6 inches of steel between them and the president?
Dude, they're pissed off at her for not doing enough to combat the cartels.
Mm-hmm. She's too focused. She's too focused on criticizing other countries and not worrying about what's going on in her own.
Yeah, dude.
Like, she's just throwing accusations at people. She's kind of doing what Trump does. She's just start talking shit about everyone else, and everyone's like, "Yeah, but we got a lot of problems here. You could do both at the same time. Like, as long as you do something about this part, we don't care what else you do." She's like, no, I'm going to stick to this.
Nah, to be fair, though, if we do break the status quo and go gloves off with those cartels, like, yeah, we'll be able to mess them up pretty fucking hard, but they'll also start stepping out of their bounds that we've had for decades in terms of...
what we need to do is target the Sonora MGC. If we get that Sonora MCG, we'll be fine. We'll be fucking fine. We'll throw their asses back to the fucking Stone Ages. It's just no one wants to deal with these guys.
I'm
They're
trying
the
to do
ones.
an interview, dude. I'm trying to do an interview with the with one of the leading intelligence experts that's been writing about the uncovering of cartel guys that the Ukrainian intelligence uncovered. I think you talked about this, Anthony, right?
Wait,
That
say
we're
that
trying
again.
to learn drone. The cartel guys that snuck into Ukraine to try and
Oh
learn
yeah,
about
they
drone
arrested a
warfare.
bunch of cartel guys who came over as volunteers for the Foreign Legion, and it turns out that they were planning to essentially try to learn about drone tactics and then dip. And the Ukrainian government went, "Fucking excuse me." Okay, we got another guest who wants to come up. Let's see. Oh, and they're gone.
Dude. Like, I'm all down with the status quo when it comes to cartels. Like, hey, if you stay in your lane and only murder each other and don't try anything else, like, who cares, right? Like, whatever. But then
I, as a border state resident, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that.
no,
one.
but that's what I'm saying, dude. Because as a but that's the thing. They've overstepped their bounds for the last decade and a half at this point. Like, they've, going after the governments, getting to the point where they're so freaking brazen between the videos that they put out, between the attacks they do, even the stuff that they're doing across the border. It's like, okay, if you're going to be this brazen, then yeah, we're going to go ahead and put you back in your place.
Yeah, like
Well, they've been screwing over the Tohono O'odham Nation has been screwed because of this.
like
I feel bad for them.
Mickey, do you remember when videos started popping up of cartel members in like Syria and Afghanistan? Like they actually sent members over to Syria and Afghanistan to get combat training because they thought they were going to fucking learn something from Haji squatters. But there's videos of dudes dressed up, flying colors and everything, firing at other terrorist groups while fighting for terrorist groups. We've even had problems where the cartels have intentionally enlisted the help of younger men within their community to join the U.S. military, like specifically the Marine Corps, to gain combat and tactical knowledge to come back and instruct other cartel members.
Yeah, well, we also had that with like MSD. We've had that where like you end up with a handful of those like on a regular basis, like MS-13, former LA gang members, stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I remember there was this one video of a former Marine after his service doing some gangbanger shit, and on video you see him doing what did he do? It was something they actually train in the Marines to do, and he used exactly that fucking tactic. I think in the end he got smoked, but yeah, like yeah, you're gonna have that. You're gonna have these guys that go in there and try to leverage.
Well, we had multiple instances like that throughout Iraq, Syria, and Afghanistan where we were seeing fucking gang tags up on buildings and shit.
Yeah.
Going through.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons like they check the tattoos pretty hard going into the services, because
I mean they get mad at Old English font. Like Old English font they associate because it's used in so many gang tattoos, even though it's literally just a font. It's often associated with certain styles of tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, we're at 14,000 likes. Keep it up, guys. Thank you. What
have you been up to, Sam, besides being a hermit?
Working. That's it.
Oh, work hermit. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Russia attacking Kyiv again. Ooh, corruption scandal. Maybe that's what he's talking about. It's unseen about overall Ukraine scandal. Hate energy frames. Okay. Let's see that one. Russian offensive on Pokrovsk slowed. Desertion casualties increased. Yep, there's been a bunch of people deserting around Pokrovsk. There was, if for people that didn't see, also there was a Russian soldier that posted a video of an entire convoy of people in civilian vehicles, motorcycles, and tracked vehicles moving towards the city of Pokrovsk to initiate an assault. And he posted it publicly on multiple social media platforms, including on Telegram. And then quickly after that, Ukrainians, about an hour later, showed drone footage of them absolutely obliterating that entire convoy with artillery and then walking through the dead convoy. And then Russian mill bloggers even stated, yeah, no, they literally died because this guy showed that they were coming. They had the cover of the fog where the drones couldn't see where they were. They were gonna do some pretty good damage, and they weren't able to.
OBSEC Pogue.
OPSEC.
That's all I'm thinking of, that angry cop video. Fucking OBSEC Pogue.
There were 164 combat engagements on the front. The enemy attacked 52 times in the cross direction. Let's see. No, I want to see this one first. Oh, nope. Oh yeah, German researchers link single gene to schizophrenia. Interesting. I'll read up more on that later. All right, Zelensky vows overhaul of Ukraine's scale energy firms. On Saturday, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky announced an overhaul of state-owned energy companies and ordered new energy. What the fuck? Energomatum? Energomatum? How the fuck do you say that? Supervisory board within a week. Handigraft investors said around 100 million was embezzled. Oh, they did make it out. This one provoking outrage amid Russian attacks that caused power outages, including Kyiv blackout. Yeah, that could have gone to fix shit. Way to go, idiots. Ordering 2 ministers to resign, Zelensky sanctioned a former business partner and demanded quick appointments. Plus reforms at Naftogaz and the main gas operator. He instructed government officials to maintain constant communication with law enforcement and anti-corruption bodies. Sounds like they kind of flew under the radar for a while because they figured of all the places it wouldn't be there. With international pressure mounting, some European allies urged strong anti-corruption actions. Okay, good. They're at least doing that. Wonder how they got it out. I thought this was the story where they didn't make it out. Ambassador to G7 responded to the anti-corruption investigation, Ukrainian sector, and stressed the importance of combating corruption. All right. So they're happy that he supports the anti-corruption. I don't know why they wouldn't be. One of those guys are the ones that commit the majority of the war crimes. Which guys? What are we talking about?
Hey, you know those one guys with the face in the name?
God, I fucking love when you're playing a video game, or like when you're with the when you're doing. Even in the military doing training and stuff, like you'll be in the middle of a forest and someone will go there and you're like, where? And they go, behind the tree.
You're like,
what?
You're like, yes, thank you, Einstein. I was playing Helldivers 2 with Lion yesterday, and we were in a forest, and we both kept running down these fucking maneuverable pathways, and I was like, damn, we're pulling LT today.
Yeah.
Getting lost in the sauce. Ryuk, probably not. Probably not.
Hi, made in USSR.
Oh, that reminds me. I gotta buy me a printer so I can print out the Army Doctrine of Prepping a Battlefield.
Like, fuck, I'm forgetting terminology right now. Like prepping the battlefield, like staging and stuff.
Yeah, well, staging the battlefield.
Yeah, staging the battlefield, infilling, seed operations, supply lines.
Mm-hmm.
You said Kursk and incursion into Russia was a turning point. You were wrong. That's not what I said, but they were very successful. The Kursk incursion literally took tens of thousands of Russian soldiers away from key points on the front line to draw them to defending the Kursk region. It wouldn't be a turning point. Why on earth would I have said it was a turning point? Because it wasn't really going to achieve anything like punching through all the way to Moscow. So how would that be a turning point? That is what you said. Okay, provide me the quote. We have another guest.
Wait, do they still have Curse?
No.
I thought so.
Hello, Charlie. What's up?
Yo, yo, what's good, bro? Yo, I got something to tell you. It's insane, bro. You gotta hear it.
What is it?
Bro, I just saw two men doing a two-girl, one-cup action, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That shit was fucking crazy.
Okay. Are you paid by APAC? Totally. This is Zio getting 7K for this. Yeah, if I was getting 7K for this, I'd probably have a lot nicer of a setup. That'd be really nice.
You know what I think is funny? I crunched the numbers on the whole 7K claim.
Mhm.
You know, it would only take us 2 months posting one good Israeli comment a day to become millionaires.
Yeah, and like the whole claim of where that whole 7K comes from was like they showed that they spent X amount of dollars on something over a certain period of time. Oh, thank you for the follow on. I don't know where that came from. Twitch, I think, or Twitter. I don't know. It didn't even add up. It was like, oh, so you mean they've only paid like 300 people and then they ran out of money? Like, what are you talking about? Yes, he's getting paid. Prove it. Just simple. Prove it. It should be pretty easy to prove if I'm getting paid. Sam, I wish you actually got that. I wish I got that too, man. Host didn't even look at your username. I don't care about your username. I can see it, but I don't care.
The moderate case of likes. Okay, cool. It's his preference.
Sorry, I unfollowed all accounts on Twitch, got rid of everything, and all the e-girls. Oh my god, Captain.
Well, so does all the Gazans, because I see a lot of fat ladies in Gaza right now for being starved. No, Zed, you're good with bread. What the hell are the 21 grains and 21 grain bread?
What?
I bought a loaf of 21 grain bread recently, and I want to know what the 21 grains is. I didn't know there was 21 grains out there.
I eat white bread. I don't know.
That's why I was asking Zeddy. He's the bread man.
Oh, he does make bread.
Yeah.
Bring up the 67.9 or let's laugh a bit. Well, none of them have requested. You're supposed to be a flags. Did you see they released a classified email on France's interest in Libya to the time and why NATO intervened? I think I know what you're talking about. Let's see. Let's see if I can find something not behind a paywall. Where can I go for the source on it? Nope, that's 2018. Nope, 2020. Oh, 2022. Not seeing anything new. Damn it. Moderate really wants to talk? Yeah.
Here. Moderate gets this for the day. He gets his combat keyboard badge.
Let's see if I can find anything else.
Keep me updated.
let's see. Come on. Why can I not find anything on this? I don't
On
know
what?
if it's true just because it's WikiLeaks info. See if you can find when it's from, Captain.
What are you talking about?
He said, did you see they released a classified email on France's interest in Libya to the time and why NATO intervened?
Oh, it's France, though. Does anybody really care about France?
The French?
They came out with a baguette, and that was about it. It's like the only good thing they've ever done.
I watched a video recently that I sent to the real moderate. But it was like the state of France in 2025. It was like walking around Paris. Holy shit, it's bad. Okay, so it wants to come up. Let's see. Request canceled. What the fuck? Why is everyone canceling the requests?
Because they're trying to get the badge. They're trying to get their badge for the day.
This presses for approval of UN resolution on Gaza as Russia offers rival proposal. Yes, Russia, the people that funded Hamas. I'm sure they have a great proposal. Lebanon to file a complaint against Israel for a wall inside its territory. Maybe you should do something about Hezbollah, and then you don't need a wall. U.S. envoy Witkoff plans to meet with chief Hamas negotiator. Oh, I wonder if he'll be alive by that time. We'll have a new negotiator.
Probably not. I gotta say, like, I thought about doing some crazy jobs. Whoever gets that Hamas negotiator job definitely has like a clock on his life.
U.S. proposal at the UN for Gaza stabilization force faces concerns from Russia, China, and the Arabs. Yes, that should tell you something about who it is that has concern.
Mm-hmm.
Mahmoud Abbas turns 90 as questions go over. Holy shit, he's 90? I forgot he was that fucking old. Oh my fucking god.
Oh damn, he's older than the state of Palestine.
0?
Yeah, technically, if you want to give it some validity, they technically got a pseudo statehood in '93 with Oslo II, when they were able to sign their own agreements, independent of the UN. But that's just plain semantics on that part.
Israel opposes U.S. plan to start rebuilding Gaza before disarmament. That makes sense. Lebanon to file complaint against Israel. We already heard that. Hamas urges Arab League to take clear stance on Gaza's humanitarian crisis. To adopt a position on the escalating humanitarian catastrophe on the Gaza Strip. You mean the one that the UN just came out and finally admitted wasn't actually a humanitarian crisis? Now he discussed the Middle East and call Kremlin says, perfect. I'm sure he has the best interest of Israel and the Jews in mind. UN rapporteur denies sexual violence occurred on October 7th despite UN probe. Official posted on social media, no sexual violence occurred. We literally have an entire UN report on sexual violence, confirming what happened with autopsies and everything. Gazans launch volunteer campaign to clean streets. Good for them. How long till Hamas unalives them?
Wait, they're cleaning their streets? How much streets are left to actually clean? Like, you know that whole do busy work, like vacuum the parking lot? Is that kind of like that?
Attempted murder of Arab principal against Hamas in Berlin. What? They tried to murder someone against Hamas? Crazy. He was violently pushed towards a moving train.
Was it like a light shove?
It says violently.
And he jumped. Oh.
Where is everyone? I know I haven't streamed in a while, so we don't have that many people, but we have 44 people in here with 17,000 likes. Please get those numbers up. Join the team, all that jazz. Subscribe. I don't fucking know.
I know you're kind of screaming at the bottom of the barrel having me up on your live.
I just don't know if she would argue with that. Fuck Russia. Russia can suck it. Yep, agreed, Captain. Oh, thank you for joining the fan club. I don't know why on my screen it like the camera flickers when anyone does that. That's weird. Oh, my fucking back.
Yeah, do the flex. Do the flex. Deciding I could come up, all the Aussies still follow me.
Oh, my bad.
You know what, Bob?
Source is from 2016. Okay, yeah, that's the one I thought. That's the one I was seeing, but I wasn't sure if it was that. I thought it was something new that would contradict it. I could come up and all the Aussies still follow me. Yeah, they do the same thing here, but I think it's because I haven't been live in a while. Maybe you should restart the stream. Matt does that and it works. I could in a second. So Bob up. I might restart in a few minutes if it doesn't pick up. Just tired. It's my first night off and I actually feel restless from not doing anything at work right now. But I'm just tired.
Any update on the work front, by the way, my man? The boss thing?
Oh, the one that got fired?
Yeah, you said there was a whole thing going on with that after effect.
Oh, yeah, that ended up. He's just a pussy. He was making threats. Didn't fall through with any of them because he's a pussy. I hope USA buys TikTok. I'd rather a European company buy TikTok, honestly, because they have better user protection. Honestly. Except the censoring of speech would probably get a lot worse. I don't care what the stock price would be. Put a credit into TikTok.
What's up, Madeline? So I recently got some pretty serious death threats. And the thing is, though, they analyzed my videos and they saw the background in my videos. I have a bunch of pictures on the shelf, and they said that those they thought those were pictures of my loved ones, and so they analyzed them and were going to track me down so they could unalive and target my family. But those pictures are pictures of Babe Ruth, Michael Jordan, and celebrities, and one is actually Chandler from Friends. It's a signature by Chandler Bing, and they thought that was my family, so they're tracking down Chandler Bing to unalive him.
Joke's on you when you find out that you are related to at least one of them.
Probably.
No, it's Bob. It would definitely be MJ.
Definitely be MJ. Yeah. You've seen me ball, so yeah, no, it's wild how far they go. He made an entire account, which I don't know how TikTok didn't ban him. His account was literally Bob the Builder is a B word, and somehow that's like allowed. But...
Oh, Bob, I get those crazy unalignment threats all the time.
This is the first one that like he took a screenshot and was like analyzing my video. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Welcome to the club. They do that.
He made like 6 accounts too. It's fucking wild.
They do that. You know what account I haven't seen in a while? Landing a plane on Sam's forehead.
That is true.
You know, I'm so dumb. I watched Reddit go live. Like the moment it went live, I was watching the graph. It went from $40 to $200 in 8 months. Oh, oof. Yeah, you thought that was an instant go up.
W Gooba.
Fuck.
Did you see the UN, the plan that leaked a couple, it was like, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, the plan for Gaza?
Which one? The US plan, the Russia plan? Which one?
The different, I think it's all of the governments. It's just kind of showed the different governments that are going to be involved. I think even Turkey
Oh yeah. So let's have Turkey be more involved in that region. Yippee!
Yeah.
Yeah, rip Matthew Perry. They actually just now arrested the guy that sold him the stuff. Like he just finally got charged.
Let's see here. On Friday, the United States stepped up calls for the UN consensus on its Gaza plan as Russia's regulated arrival draft removing the transitional authority meant to be headed by President Donald Trump. After objections this week, the United States revised its draft to include clearer language on the Palestinian self-determination, and Qatar, Egypt, UAE, Saudi Arabia, Indonesia, Pakistan, Jordan, and Turkey urged swift adoption by the 15-member UN Security Council. It scares me that Turkey is on board with anything, and Pakistan. The US draft would authorize an international stabilization force in Gaza, because it's worked out so great in Lebanon, with a wide mandate including border oversight, security, we lost cyber, and demilitarization, which Arab countries say is necessary to contribute troops. So even that's it's funny that all these people say, oh, Israel, everyone around them hates Israel, yet all of these other Arab nations, including Egypt, all of them are saying, yeah, no, that entire area needs to demilitarize. Hamas needs to not be armed. Right. Both drafts are expected to be voted on early next week, with the U.S. plan likely to secure 9 votes, as Russia and China may abstain. Russia circulated its rival text to align the U.S. concept with prior council decisions. Russia's draft stresses Palestinian statehood and joining the West Bank and Gaza under the Palestinian Authority, because that'll totally go well. Welcoming parts of the ceasefire plan and mediators from the United States, Qatar, Egypt, and Turkey. Yeah, I'm sure that'll work out. Hello, welcome.
I just really hope Trump has like a backup plan for getting cozy and sitting with like the Syrian government and Qatar. Like I really hope he has some form of plan, and we just don't understand it yet. Otherwise, he's just dumb, which we know. But
yeah, I can't even figure out what the fuck's going on with our own government right now, let alone what their plans are for other places. It's amazing they make this and Israel and Palestine are not part of this. Yeah, this is typical of the Trump administration right now too. It's like, we're going to negotiate what happens with these other countries, but we're not going to involve the countries that it's actually about.
Right.
Like when they wanted to negotiate on behalf of, oh, there goes Mickey. We want to negotiate on behalf of Ukraine, but not include Ukraine and give them a say in anything. And even then, Russia still turned out everything. As if we're not dealing with the sovereign state. Yep.
Helena said hi to you, by the way, in the chat.
I said hi.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't say her name. Matthew Perry, yes. Oh, thank you for joining the club. Turkey already has their hands full with Cyprus and Syria. True. Do we have any other news? Let's see. For those that didn't see this, I recapped your senators take public testimony on the wildfire response at Palisade fire hearing. The big fire in California that burned down fucking everything. Turns out that the big brush fire that had been put out the week prior, when they got to the end of the fire and put it out, the firefighters called their fire chief and said, hey, fire's out, but the ground's still hot. There's still some underground fires and things are still smoldering. There's still embers. So we got to stay where we just got to finish up here. And their fire chief said, no, pack everything up, go home. They said, yeah, but it's not done. We got to put it out. And he said, nope, pack it up, go home. The Palisades fire started a week later, and it was discovered after investigation that the Palisades fire started exactly where the last fire ended because their chief didn't let them finish putting it out. Yeah. And what are the chances that Iran attack again, as well, taking into consideration their water prices? Iran doesn't really have the capabilities to put up an offensive attack right now because they don't have the means to defend themselves when the response comes. Because of everything they've been through, when a response comes, they need to be able to defend themselves, or at least attempt to. They don't have the means to do that, so they're not going to attack while they're fully vulnerable. Thank you for your service. Thank you. Oh, jeez.
Sam, how's the military? If you can pass like all the tests, but you have like a medical condition, will they still not let you in? But if you
depends what it is and if they can do a waiver for it. Hey, just
Hi.
I've been thinking about joining, but I don't know if they would let me in.
What is the thing you have again?
It's an autoimmune disorder. It's a
you ain't getting a waiver for that. You ain't getting a waiver for that, bud.
I can do 20 pull-ups. I can do.
You ain't getting a waiver for that, bud.
Come on.
Oh shit! Hey, Michael. How's Maverick doing?
That's ableist.
How's it ableist?
I'm just joking. Not a chance. You guys are crushing it. Would they give me like? Could you get like probably like a desk job, right, or some shit?
No, like they literally wouldn't let you in.
Not at all. Not even a desk job.
So let me put it this way: you can't join if you have asthma.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because you never know when and where you'll be where you need an inhaler and you don't have the ability to get to one. There's certain things that you just can't do.
Interesting.
He's currently staring at a wall. Yeah, he does that. Haven't you heard of their planned 2000 rocket attack? Yeah, they always say that.
Freedom said, "Wait, Freedom, you're getting a waiver for what? Like, what's your condition?" It was like my dream growing up, and then I got this stupid shit.
That diagnosis can lead to separation from the military. So no way, no how. Yeah. So like certain things can get you kicked out. Like if you develop an autoimmune disorder while you're in, they process you out. But like let's say how you can't join with asthma. If you get asthma while you're in already, you can stay, but now they limit you to like actually like admin and desk jobs.
That's crazy because, like, I mean, it's their rules. I mean, it's whatever. But like asthma, yes, like asthma makes sense because it can come at any time. You can break down and you can't like fight. You can't do anything. Can't move. With autoimmune disorder, it's very, very slow progressing. You're not going to just wake up one day and you can't move. Like that's just not how that works. Like, so I feel like if you can pass all the training, you're going to be able to do everything that everyone else can for. Years on end.
Treatment takes you away from your unit, and takes you away from viable training time, and takes you away from productivity. And also, you never know when you're going to be in a foreign region where something does happen that sparks something that you haven't experienced before, where you aren't able to treat it.
That's true. Oh, there's no treatment.
Trying to be an intel officer for the Air Force? Good luck. I was born early and I had surgery as a baby. Just don't tell the military. Easy. Me likely having POTS. Oof, that fucking blows. President Bruce Schwartz blamed unqualified people in authority for the firefighter crew's failure to fully extinguish an initial fire that led to the larger fire. It's not that they were unqualified; they were told not to do it. Okay, what other news we got? Gen Z protest crashes police.
Restart the live. A lot of times that works. Nowadays, it's kind of what you have to do to get the algorithm going.
The weird part is I keep seeing people coming in, but they're just scrolling right by. What autoimmune does he have? I think he said the same as what I have.
I have two. I have rheumatoid arthritis and ankylosing spondylitis, which are both one's specifically on joint and nerve, one's more like bones and stuff like that.
Yeah, no. No.
It's fun as hell.
No.
Like I'll more than likely in like 20 years be in a wheelchair, but I mean until then I can do everything that anyone else can. So
Oh, thank you for the heart. RA is bad. Oof.
Yeah. It's good shit. You know, for the longest time, because the doctors, it's not, people my age normally don't have RA or ankylosing spondylitis. It's very rare. I'm actually being offered a lot of money to study my body, basically. But for a long time, the doctors were just saying it's in my head. It was like a mental disorder kind of, and they like, because it wasn't showing up on blood work. It wasn't until I started having damage to my like structure of my body, they were like, "Oh, okay, you have something."
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 23.
Hmm.
Yeah, I developed it when I was 14. So,
So you have the whole like,
it's
oh, you're young, you're fine, kind of thing.
yeah, and that's what they kept saying, and they would send me to like physical therapy or like stretches at home, and that will help you, which is just not true.
Stretching will help.
Yeah, and like bone formation and like structure in my spine. No form of stretching is gonna help that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Psychosomatic. Yeah.
It's insane.
Someone asked if yours is genetic.
Yes, mine's genetic. Both my parents have. My mom has ankylosing, and my dad has rheumatoid, and I got both of them.
Ooh.
My brother got nothing. Brother's just fine.
John Fetterman shared a photo showing facial injuries after a fall due to a ventricular fibrillation flare-up that led him to feeling lightheaded and hitting his face. What the fuck? I don't know if I could show blood on stream, so let's not look at that. Scientists turn people's mental images into text using mind captioning technology. What?
Lucky you.
More AI shit. I have a major cardiac risk and at risk for osteoporosis as well. Plus, my vision is absolutely horrendous. Oof. That's a shame. It took almost 30 years to find my Graves' disease. Oof. Getting all the fun genes. Oh, you know what I love? One of the fewest Trump W's. Excuse me. You remember the tariffs and port of China? Their mutual blah blah blah. Fuck. Hang on, I gotta move this window over so I can read it. There are mutual port dues for China and U.S. ships. I don't know exactly what they get paid to or who they get paid to, but apparently it's on every vessel. The fact China didn't dispute this is odd, considering many Chinese-built vessels call U.S. ports, while not many U.S. vessels call Chinese or ports in China. Yeah, that is weird. Thank Jewish genes. Oof. Is that part of the Ashkenazi genes? And when 6 days ago I saw those port charges were halted. RIP. Okay, I think we're gonna restart. I'm gonna turn the stream off and then go to the bathroom and restart.
Everyone come back. I'll be back in like 5
I'm
minutes.
just gonna restart the TikTok one. I'm not gonna restart the other one.
Yeah, everyone come back.
Okay. Where's the fucking end button? Be right back, everyone. Okay, and I'm just gonna mute and go for a second on this one. Mute. Okay, let's go live on TikTok again. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back from the restart, everyone. Fuck, it could just be we're not hitting the algorithm tonight. Who knows? Don't forget to like, share, all that jazz. Why can no one even keep up with news anymore? It's so much, too much. Yeah, like things go back and forth every other week, if not days. This is true. It sucks. Welcome back after the restart. Hey, Nick's here. Hello, Nick. Tap the screen, get the likes up. Let's get the stream to all the people that were in here before. Thank you for the gifts. Appreciate it. Just because global society gets confused on where we're actually at, and I think this is a problem for global security and stability. True. Not to sound tinfoil hatted here either way, but it seems to be by design somewhere also. I mean, it's just the natural chaos of the world and geopolitics in general. The more we get access to the information that's publicly available and people see how much is actually going on behind the scenes, you're going to get overwhelmed. Like, this is stuff before that, like, if you were in the know and you were involved in global geopolitics, you kind of knew what was going on. But like, now that everyone has the internet at their fingertips, everyone sees it all. How's everyone doing? I know we do our late streams. This is a weekend. Man, this hurt even more in the algorithm. We're only 11 people. What the fuck is going on tonight? Is this really what happens when I just don't stream? It just dies? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. A little bit ago we went over The UN or U.S. pressing for approval of the UN resolution they proposed for Gaza. Russia's trying to counter it. Took a while to see you back on the live screen. Huh.
Yeah,
that's weird.
Sucks to lose the game so early in the stream, isn't it?
You're late. Cyber got me. You're late.
Damn it.
Now you've lost the game. You've self-sacrificed.
Where's Cyber? I gotta slap him for that one.
I don't know. He was up here and then he just left. And then I had to restart.
His eye's gotta be right. I'm gonna slap his eye back into place.
And slap it again and make the other one go out of place.
I'm gonna slap him with that divine healing. Just slap. I can see. You're welcome.
I got a bunch of new books I'm going to be reading, all on Chinese military tactics.
What is their current model?
Kind of like the Soviet model of just human waves. Like they're kind of trying to do the whole copy everyone at the same time, but still the end result is just fucking throw people, because that's what we have.
So I've been looking at their new Fujian carrier or whatever. Tell me that thing isn't a giant beer can.
It's a former Russian carrier that when they purchased it and were told no, they were like, but it's just we're going to turn it into a casino. It's not really an aircraft carrier. Still hasn't left port, by the way. Like, they did their catapult launch successfully recently, and everyone's like, oh my god, look how advanced they are. It's a better catapult system than the US. It's like they've had one successful launch. There's no proof. There's a single proof of concept. And also, it's still literally never left port. What are you talking about?
Still technically a green water ship. How you gonna be an aircraft carrier and a green water ship?
I don't even know if I'd consider it an aircraft carrier at that point. I'd consider it an elevated airport.
An extended dock.
No, it's just an elevated airport. It's slightly higher than ground level. Oh god.
I've been catching a lot of news out of China. They've been having all types of infrastructure issues. Bridges collapsing, tunnels flooding with people in it.
Called tofu construction.
Oh,
everything is meant to look nice and appeal to the West, but it's not actually nice.
That's like when they when people simp over Chinese cities. They're like, oh, look how advanced they look. I'm like, yeah, you notice they're always showing them at night, and it's just I just see a bunch of turd infrastructure covered in LEDs.
It's like
shown
go
at
out
night, so they can't see the polluting smog.
It's like go outside Moscow and see what it's like in Russia. Outside Moscow and St. Petersburg and everything, it's fucked. So
I wonder what the next move for Russia is going to be. You think they'll actually ever inward in Ukraine?
I mean, you can't count it out. I'd like to think they would, but you can't count it out entirely.
They balk the most. So I wonder if they'll be the first one to use it. How's everything going at the new place?
It's just trying. This is literally my second day off. The second day that I've had off in 86 days of work. So I'm just kind of exhausted mentally and physically.
And you know what? You know what's relaxing? Middle Eastern and Eastern European geopolitics.
It'll go great. Is that a Ukrainian song in the background? Yeah. It is indeed.
I like the fact that Japan just told China don't mess with Taiwan as well.
I mean, China also said that they should behead the Japanese prime minister, so everybody's skewing on all the bases. Final boss is bro.
That carrier the Naga.
It's still funny.
It's like, hey, wait a minute, guys.
Maybe don't name it after something that's sunk.
Or just don't name it after something that's spearheaded the largest attack on military infrastructure in U.S. history. But then again, was the Naga one of the ones taken out on at Midway?
I don't remember which ship was taken out where.
I remember it was 4 carriers. I never remember the names of them.
My wish at this point is that USA would somehow get through to BRICS members and they would all just put a cork into the Kremlin. The problem with that is the BRICS nations have all fallen for the propaganda of anti-West at any cost. Like, they're willing to corrupt themselves no matter what, as long as it's against the interests of the West. Thank you guys for showing up. Tap the screen, share the stream, all that jazz. Join the team. Oh, Ellie's here. Hey, Canadian Zionist.
What do you mean? Oh, Ellie's here. It should be yay, Ellie's here.
Yay, Ellie's here.
Such an ass. I have a flight home today. I don't think I'm gonna get on it.
What are you in Israel? Ah, nice.
I think I moved. I'm not sure though.
You think you moved, but you're not sure. How is one not sure if they moved or not?
Well, like I said, I have a flight home today, but I don't want to get on it.
That doesn't count as moving.
And I have a job here.
What do you mean you have
My
a job?
apartment's basically, I mean, my cousin found me a job.
Have you started
So,
working it?
No, because it's not like 9 to 5. So.
Do you have the funds to just pick up your life and move it there?
Who gives a shit?
Well, you should. If you don't have the funds, how do you do it?
Oh, Sam,
pay me eventually.
moving into private.
What?
I might be moving to the private sector here in a couple months.
Oh?
Got a really good job offer.
Like, are we
Yeah, dude, do it.
talking
Like, you just gotta
old school private sector?
I mean, $40 an hour private sector.
That's not a lot.
In the Midwest, it's a lot for what I do.
All right. I'll tell you offline, Sam, what I do.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't send me your... I only have your Telegram. Never mind.
I haven't opened my Telegram in ages. I opened my Telegram for the first time in months tonight, and there's too many notifications. I'm just gonna mark everything as red. Like, I don't have time to be social anymore.
Yeah, so long story short, my cousin, he's got a friend who owns this house in Jerusalem, and he lives in Madrid for work. So he needs somebody to, like, manage his property. So I'm basically going to do that. And they want to, like, do a construction project, so I'm going to oversee that.
So were you the groundskeeper or the gardener?
No, property management. Do you know the difference?
Well, I don't know if he owns property to manage or if it's his personal property.
I don't know. No, I'm not sure.
You don't even know?
But you're asking for too many details here, man. I'm just living here, man.
Have I missed anything in the news recently?
I don't know. There's something came out about Trump and Bill Clinton. I don't know if that's true, though.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. I want to look into that. Let's see.
I highly doubt it's true. Just because Trump doesn't seem to be the type to give.
I mean, it would be funny if multiple people have blown Bill Clinton in the White House.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
Hey, Sam, you gonna re-enlist and go to war in Venezuela with me?
Doesn't Tony have like a bad back or something? He got his back blown out, something like that.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think he did have his back blown out.
Let's see. Where is the source of Trump giving BJs? Where does that come from?
I assumed Al Jazeera. I didn't look into it any further.
Ironically, it comes from the BBC.
Is that true?
I don't know, but that would be fucking hilarious if it was.
He would sue the fuck out of him.
I mean, is he already doing that? Like,
yeah, I know. That's
like
why.
Fire half of their staff because of that shit too. And then the former director CEO was like, the BBC is still the world's leading journalist.
God, I hated that. The dude was like, he's willing to be so anti-Trump that he's willing to take the BBC side and openly admit, yeah, I know they did all this stuff, but Trump doesn't like them, so I like them. It's like, a broken clock is right twice a day. You could say that Trump is a moron and that you hate him all you want, but he's not wrong in this scenario. Trump is not wrong that the BBC blatantly lied and intentionally spread misinformation on a multitude of fucking topics, including stuff with Israel and Gaza, and got caught. That's not a lie.
I mean, I like Trump. I'm not a MAGA. You'll never catch me wearing a red hat. I like the guy. If he's gay, so what? And now if he's on the E-files, then charge him. Send him to prison, just like anybody else.
I still don't like the fact that the Democrats, when they released those emails, by the way, like I put it out to the stream earlier, oh, there's no files. We have nothing. Boom. Here's 20,000 plus emails dropped from both parties. It's like, but I thought you guys didn't have anything. Why were you guys throwing a big ruckus saying that the DOJ and the FBI was lying about there not being files, but then you guys dropped this?
Well, I also like to not forget that those files had existed for 4 years under the Biden administration, and there was no motion or any energy like there is currently. And don't get me wrong. Yeah. I mean, we've been saying release the files for the better part of 10 years almost. So just release the damn files. I don't care who does it. I don't care who's on there. Anybody who's in there, regardless of position, authority, president, congressman, senator, staffer, I don't give a shit. Famous person, go to prison, get locked up, get charged. I don't care. But the fact of the matter is, Trump is currently the president, and he is the president. Like I said, he's the president of the United States. He is the commander-in-chief at the moment until either he's arrested, passes away, or someone else is elected.
I think it was, again, I don't like Trump, obviously, but I'm not going to defend him when he didn't do anything wrong. But, like, what I didn't like when the Democrats released some of the emails, they released those 3 emails, and then they blurred some of the names, and they implied that Trump did stuff to the underage girls, and then when the Republicans clapped back and they released the unredacted versions, it was like, okay, the girl that you blurred the name of actually explicitly said that he didn't do anything and accused someone else of doing stuff to her. She blatantly stated that Trump didn't do anything to her, and nobody said he even did anything. But on top of that, I can still be mad that he knew about it. Him knowing about it and not doing shit to stop it and being complicit still pisses me off. So, yeah, Republicans and Democrats lied here with their implication, but this is still really bad, and you're defending a man who openly knew about the stuff that you're claiming to be against. God, both parties are just pissing me off so much right now.
Why weren't you in Vegas, Tony?
Elliot, this is my second day off in the last 86 days. I'm not allowed to take vacation. OMG, did you see Trump replace his photo? What part of I can't take vacation do you not understand?
It was a joke.
OMG, did you see Trump replace the photo of Biden during White House renovations? There's a hallway with all the U.S. presidents, and in Biden's place is a framed picture of the signature pen. Oh no!
It's a true story. I saw it live. It's actually like the wall of presidents in the White House. They replaced Biden's photo with an auto pen. Clear.
Yes, I'm back, just for the night. Thank you guys for sharing the live. No vacation, you know the slavery is forbidden. They pay really well, that's the downside. They speak money.
Did your company recover after losing that GM contract?
There's things going on.
Yeah, the tire place up the street from the tire manufacturer up the street that makes a bunch of tires for like I can't think of the name of the company. Hold on a second, I'm trying to think. But they make tires for like semi-truck trailers, stuff like that brand. I can't remember specifically, but like industrial stuff. My brothers worked for them for ages, and they're about to go out. They just lost one of their biggest contracts, and they're probably going to shut their doors because of it.
Lovely.
My brother started working at that place in the 90s, making like $14 an hour. And now, like, they pay well. Like, they pay super well. So they got great benefits. It'd be sad to see if they close the doors.
Yeah, I mean, the industries across America are kind of taking a hard hit right now. This is the time when you can't make late game fumbles and make mistakes, and a lot of people are doing it. It's really hurting.
I was supposed to have one of these like basic like pre-planned lives. I was supposed to finish high school, join the military, serve my time, come out, and then work at a Chrysler factory down the street from my house. Like literally everybody in my town did. That Chrysler factory packed up and went to, was it Canada? Yeah, I think it went to Canada. I got into, you know, working government contract, law enforcement. I'm going private. I'm tired of being official. I see a lot of my homies fucking enjoying their life working in the private industry in the same field I do, so I think I'm just gonna laterally move over.
The private industry is fun when you can stay in it.
It's not bad. For where I'm at, 40 is amazing in the Midwest, but I'm going to probably be moving up like pretty quickly. So
yeah. Let's see. Still can't find that source of Donald Trump giving blowjobs to Clinton. But I think they're hilarious, even if they're not true.
Yeah, I've been hearing about that all day today, and I'm like, I just don't have the energy to dive down that fucking rabbit hole.
Suggestion which you
I think I heard it earlier on somebody throwing it was on Matt Nuclear this morning when Matt was live.
A suggestion which we will never have verified, yet impossible to ignore, is that Donald Trump may have, quote, blown Bubba, i.e. Bill Clinton. Just kind of in American political life that is true in the same way a metaphor is true, not because it records an event that occurred in space-time, though it might, but because it reveals something essential about the architecture of the world we live in.
What's with the left's incessant need to constantly like hypersexualize shit?
I don't know, man. Makes sense the Fed is evil? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, my back. It's sad, there's not really much news to catch up on right now. Usually it's really fucking busy and flooding everywhere. Let's check on my Steam inventory. Has it gone back up in value? Have I lost money from the market crash, or have I made money again? Come on, Steam. Let's open this Steam inventory. Oh, there goes Ellie. Someone sent me a friend request. Don't know, don't care. Don't know who you are. Inventory. Yeah, we're gonna look at my Steam inventory. Okay, let's see.
You know Pierre?
Oh god, these are $60 in value now. Jesus Christ! Please tell me this went up at least. The knife went up. I'm still in the process. What?
You know Pierre, the Greek fella.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got his Steam account hacked by a Filipino guy.
Did you lose
Stole
anything?
His Steam account. He got it back, but he came on one day. He's like, DJ. I'm like, what? He's like, your people stole my Steam account.
You people. Oh, my fire serpent's
down. Stole my
down.
Steam account.
My fire serpent is down a couple $100.
Is it what is this? Your CS market?
The skins that I have. The market took a massive fucking hit when they updated it to where you could trade up to knives.
It's crazy that people have literally become millionaires off of trading those skins.
I mean, I've cashed out in Bitcoin on multiple occasions, and each time it's been to buy a car because I used to do trading.
Well, there was that one guy who made a living off of buying or selling skins, and they banned his account. And he drove his McSkillet, yeah. Drove his McLaren like 100 miles an hour into oncoming traffic.
Yep. That was just a few miles away down in when I was living down in San Diego. This has gone up to $100. Oh, he's down from 100. We nicknamed this one Condom Head because he's wearing a sock on his head, or a God damn it, a pantyhose.
I was never a big Counter-Strike guy, but I remember like
I'm a degenerate.
It was a video of a streamer, and he got up for some reason.
So when his daughter comes over,
yeah, his little baby brother's on the couch with on the bed, little 2-year-old kid with a cookie in his hand. His brother gets up and gets out, goes out of the room.
No, that's his daughter. It's his daughter who comes up and snipes dude.
The one with the cookie in the hand?
Yeah.
He just comes up and grabs the mouse and click, delete it.
Click, wins the round. Yeah. Common, what's up?
Oh, hey, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, no. I'm trying to specialize Middle East, Eastern Europe. U.S. foreign policy, military doctrines. Okay. I thought I heard you say something that made me want to come up, and I can't remember exactly what it is now.
Do you remember the general topic?
I have interest in the Ukraine-Russian war, China, and all kinds of stuff like that. I'm trying for the life of me to remember why I wanted to come up. Specifically, there was specifically it was like, okay, bam. And then my ADD just kicked in and is like, fuck that.
I was talking about Steam and video games. We talked about the Epstein stuff. I don't know.
No, it wasn't about anything like local like that. I think it was about China.
What about China?
About China.
It was specific. I swear it was specific, and I'm trying to remember it.
What a raw.
I haven't seen anything, but when was the last time China, the military, has seen like full spectrum warfare?
World War II.
Would it be Korea?
No, because I wouldn't count Korea. I mean, you could count Korea technically, because they did send forces in, but they got their asses handed to them and pushed back to the Chinese border. Essentially, the last like actual near peer with China would be World War II, because that was the closest thing they had. In the Korean War, it wasn't even close. We leveled them.
Japan was like slacking them, right?
Yeah, Japan did a lot of crazy things in World War II.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I can't remember why I came up here. I'm sorry. But I'll drop down.
All right, let me know if you remember.
I'm trying to people have been, especially on this app, have been glazing China real hard about everything they do. China gets a wheel,
point of what China does.
Out of the factory, and they're like, "Oh my God, China's so amazing! Look how much better than they are in America." And like, okay, but what is proven about their military capabilities? What do we actually know? Like, we know they have a lot of people. We know they have been focusing a lot on modernizing their forces.
This I got an example real quick, by the way, of China. What they say versus reality.
This was the Range Rover knockoff.
Yeah, so
right?
this is the actual Range Rover. I believe they call this the Gates of Heaven. This vehicle drove up this 1,000-step stairway to show the capabilities of Range Rover.
Challenge to drive the Range Rover Sport plug-in hybrid to 99 turns
China's dog shit because they don't innovate anything. They just copy everything.
Get to the driving. Okay, here we go. I suggest that he drives slowly. He did not take that advice. Okay, where's the stairs? Get to the stairs. Get to the stairs. I want to see the stairs. Oh, here we go. This is pretty fucking cool. I don't even like Range Rovers. This is fucking dope.
Yeah, you gotta give credit where credit's due, though. Making a hell of an all-wheel drive system.
So China didn't like that a non-Chinese vehicle was the only one to do this. Smudge on my screen. So they wanted a Chinese vehicle to be able to do this. God damn it. There's a smudge on my screen. So you'll see he makes it to the top just fine.
I'll see him drive a Range Rover up the Manitou incline.
Woo! We made it. Okay. Now here's when China tried to replicate it just a day ago with a Chinese vehicle. And look, I can go backwards where the Range Rover went forward. I like how he's got a roll cage, but did the Range Rover have a roll cage?
I think it did.
Okay, where's the fun? Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Everyone's watching. It's like, oh, okay, that was a little shaky, but we're still going. We're still pushing. We're still pushing. We're doing good. Oh, we're having a little difficulty here. We smacked the subframe. There's a piece of the car that's flown off. Oh, and we're going backwards. Oh, and there goes part of the wall. And the car's not driving properly now. So, yay China. Yeah. Chinese cars doing great.
You could probably buy that thing off the TikTok shop.
Yeah. I mean, you can actually buy a truck off TikTok shop.
Yeah, I've seen that. You can buy an excavator off the TikTok shop now.
Yeah.
For $5,000.
Of course, the wall is flimsy too.
I'm pretty sure my Toyota could make it up that way. Doesn't Toyota own Range Rover?
I don't remember. I gotta go fill this real quick. Hey, the awesome thing about my office being right next to the kitchen is I can just take 5 steps and go refill my water bottle.
I mean, my office is in the basement. I gotta go up steps.
So I don't show the. I gotta shut this up so I don't show the photos that are on my. Oh, no. So I don't show the photos that are on my door.
Home screen?
No, on my door. I've got like family photos on the door. Where's? Ah, here we go. Oh, I'll just move this over here then. Yeah, there we go. God damn it! Nope, it's still gonna be seen by the door. The other way. There we go.
So, looks like I'm in charge of the live now. What can we do? What can we do?
Yeah.
And that's why Sam supports Russia.
You know, I have my headset on the whole time. I can hear, right? Well, so China doesn't have military capability to go toe-to-toe with the USA, but I do think they're getting to the point of having enough to defend the mainland. Well, yeah, that's one of their main things, is like anyone who lives like attached to them is kind of fucked. Anyone else is kind of good. If I may be realistic here, aside from some minor aggression of ramming boats, I think it's just posturing. Yeah, they like to posture because they think that if they have the numbers, people will listen. Like the bottom of my bottle. Oh. Yeah, me and one of my coworkers were playing games trying to like slip little pieces of paper with middle fingers drawn on them into each other's stuff to like get each other. And we kept catching on too easy. Like we'd start looking through and find them all so it wouldn't count. So I like walked up to him one day and I was like, oh yeah, man, just, you know, kind of thirsty. Started drinking my water. Got him.
It's all fun and games, so that bottle gets stuck live out of your hand.
The bottle gets what?
Did you not do that in the Marines?
What?
Just walk around knocking shit out of people's hands?
Yeah, it was usually your cover or your phone.
And then you follow it by screaming Thug Life?
No. You just don't say a word.
Oh, we always thought it was... We had to say something, or you're just a dick.
What the fuck just popped up on my Facebook?
Hey, it's ugly Christmas sweater season. What is that?
Oh wait, can you not read it?
No, it's hard.
Yeah. Why is this not inverted?
Dude, have you seen that one ZR1 Corvette edit going around?
Hang on.
That's so sick, bro.
What? Can you read the stuff that's on the screen now? Yeah, you can. Oh, look. Anal bead tug of war champion on a sweater.
Sweet. Did you see the whole thing? People, the Walmart website shirt that people are freaking out over.
What?
It's a rock beats paper, but it's the Sieg Heil over the Black Lives Matter fist.
Oh boy. Oh
yeah,
boy.
They're selling that on a Walmart website.
Oh boy.
It just says rock beats paper. I'm like, oh god, that's bad.
That's really bad.
Fuck.
I wish the reality of things were switched, where the CCP ran onto Taiwan and the ROC kept the mainland. Would have been much cooler. Would have been a lot cooler.
Team building exercises.
Mm-hmm.
Office team building versus like field team building.
Big difference.
Yeah, I tell you what. Next time Janice from HR has to sit in on one of our meetings, man,
and
then she lists like, that's not her real name, but we do have this HR lady. She comes down and she sits in our meetings. My department's mostly dudes, and you know our field of work, the gallows humor. She ends up going back to our boss saying, well, their topics of conversation aren't really appropriate for the workplace. I'm like, are they effective and are they abiding to policy? Yes, yes, and yes. Okay. Who cares if their conversation is a little rugged? Are they doing a good job? That's yeah, you put a civilian, you put an older civilian woman in a room full of like old veterans and shit. She doesn't like conversation. Go figure.
Oh no. Anyways.
Good time.
Well, I guess I gotta start somehow making videos more again if I want to get people to come to the lives. I guess it's not working that well.
Yeah, this is what happens when you stop doing lives because you know your job is so much more important than us.
When you have a life and stuff.
Yeah, man. Like, who cares that you have wife and kids, man? You have a following that you got to tend to.
Is anyone on Counter-Strike right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 people on CS right now. Could just get on and play CS. Is there anyone else from our community that's live? Oh shit! Hey Rob, what's up? Haven't seen you in fucking forever.
Too many sweaty kids on CS.
Yeah, that's the point. That's
Isn't it
fun.
still the most played shooter in the world?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I constantly see like videos of like the Korean kids in those cafes. Like 90% of them are playing Counter-Strike.
Yeah. What's new with you? Well, this is my second day off in the last 86 days of my new job, Rob. I basically live at work now.
Why have they worked you so hard? You guys like short-staffed or something? Or you guys
No, it's just maintenance works 24/7. It's just how it is. Maintenance doesn't get a day off. And it's 6 days a week is mandatory, and then the 7th day is implied.
Dude, even the Army gave us days off. What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
You're like, hey, you guys just rolled in from a 72-hour patrol, so you guys won't be sent back out for at least 24 hours.
I also deleted my TikTok account. I would have been spamming likes. Oof, well that sucks. That's not how it works. That is indeed how it works in at-will hiring states, or at-will employment states, my own. No weekends for 60 days. Yeah.
What's up, Sam? I will
Hello,
forever
Rob.
call you Sam.
That's fine.
That's fun. I wanted to ask you, you didn't have plans to run for the midterm?
I was
And what's
supposed
up,
to
DJ?
run for Congress, but because I lost my job, I went 16 grand more in debt, and I had to move, and I don't have any free time now.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
You should let me host lives on your account for you, Sam.
Oh God. They're like, hey, you're not the ones from the videos.
That's
Unless it will start.
That's like Kevin James cosplaying as this art teacher on TikTok right now.
That's slavery? No, because they pay me pretty well, man. That's the shitty part. They speak money. They know
Yeah,
the
but
language
it
I
works
like.
so much.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you will not pay the price for it.
I mean, I'm physically and mentally exhausted, but it is what it is. Money's important.
Yeah, not even a 1 week off, something like that.
Nope.
Just to relax.
Nope.
Grab a horse or something, go on a ride.
I don't have a horse. What do you think I am, rich? You mean to say Israel
you
don't
can
pay you
rent
like
one.
all the idiots can't say? No.
You're from Texas. Everybody in Texas has a horse.
Everyone has a horse and a Bucky's hat.
And don't they give you a weapon once you come to the state? You move in, they're like, here's your 45. Have a nice day. Welcome to Texas.
What, you can't rent a horse over there?
I mean, I probably could, but I don't have the time.
You can always make time. It's okay. Take 2 days, rent a horse,
No,
get
like,
a lasso.
okay, so I'm still in my
go
first
to the
90-day
nearest
probationary
property.
period. Rob, I'm still in my first in my 90-day probationary period at this new job. I'm not allowed to take vacation until I reach those 90 days. On top of that, I haven't received, so I earn 10 days of vacation per year. You get 5 at the beginning of the year and 5 at the end of the year. I haven't reached the end of my first year to even get the first 5 days. I don't have any vacation time.
Well, you should be at your 90 days soon, right?
In like 4 days. But
when do you go back to work? Tomorrow, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I thought I had a lot on my plate.
Yeah. So what are you doing on the 7th day?
What do you mean on the 7th day?
You're working 6 days. What about the 7th? Are you working straight 7 days?
Yeah. The 6 days is mandatory. The 7th day is implied, and they just add you to the schedule. Because I could just be like, I don't feel like working the 7th day, and then they go, "Oh man, sorry, it's not working out. Bye, you're fired." Because in at-will employment states in the U.S., they don't have to give you a reason to fire you. If they just don't want you, they just get rid of you.
It still has to they can get rid of you for any reason, yes, but if the reason is not like a valid reason, other than they just like, I don't like the way your hair was today, so we fired you.
At-will employment, they don't have to give you a reason. Period.
Well, I like they don't have to give you a reason, but it still has to be within means to the unemployment board. So, for instance, because I'm in Missouri, we're at will state.
That's only if they say you fired. If they fired you for cause.
But wait, what is this modern slavery? What, you don't have a law against it?
They still have to have a legitimate reason to terminate you, or they have to pay.
In at-will employment states, they are literally just allowed to say it didn't work out.
But then they would have to provide to the governor of. I just went through this like a couple of years ago when I left my last job because it was a whole nightmare there. So, needless to say, I put in my 2 weeks, and they terminated me. Like the day after I gave my 2 weeks notice, and they terminated.
Ways to do that, yeah.
You can't do that. And I'm like, oh, we're an at-will state employee. So I ran it through unemployment. I had a governor pretty much appointed over my case.
Mm-hmm.
So the person who represents, the unemployment board reaches out to get all the information, and then we have a hearing, and they found that their reasons for terminating me were not within like legal guidelines. Like, yeah, they can say you're gone for any reason without having to pay out the contract. But it has to be like within legitimate, like it has to be a legitimate reason. Like what they did by terminating me after putting my 2 weeks in was, they did it so again to be petty and pedantic. But they had to end up paying me out a good amount of money for violating my contract.
Yeah, I don't have just a normal contract like that. I just have a regular employment agreement or a regular employment contract. I don't have anything special.
Because these places, like, they're so petty. When you tell them, like, I found a better place, you guys won't budge. Because the whole thing was like, look, I'm not making enough. I've been here for a while. I'm literally, and they're like, oh, no. And I'm like, well, I have, this is a secondary job. My primary job, I'm still paying it. But my second job, that job, I liked. I was hoping to make it my full job. And I can get out of, enforcement and dealing with dickheads all the time and work in a more relaxed office business setting. I guess it wasn't for me. For the streets, apparently.
Well, it doesn't seem like there's that much.
Do you have time to spend with your wife and your daughter?
When I get off work in the morning, I come home, I help with the morning routine. I go to bed at noon. I wake up at 6, put them to sleep, go to work, repeat.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah. But they speak money. That's the shitty part. I like money.
That I get, but tell me, you don't have employment laws? You see why Judaism brought so goodness? Get rid of modern slavery.
The amount of money I would get from unemployment would not cover my bills and expenses.
No, but I kind of miss the UK's model. Like everybody who works gets 28 days off, pretty much, like 30 days or something like that.
If the company handbook says every 21 days, I'm allowed. If you work 21 days straight, you're allowed to have 2 days off at the time you're choosing, but it's not paid days off. and it takes away your ability to get overtime if you do that. So like,
do you get per diem or anything like that?
What?
You get per diem or anything like that?
No, I get double pay on my Saturdays for the so like I work 56 hours a week minimum, 7-8 hour shifts, usually stay for longer. My Fridays are time and a half because it's overtime, over 40 hours, and my Saturdays are double time. They're double pay.
In the great state of Israel, it's by law you're prevented to work 7 days in a row. Unless you're coming from the security field, and even then, they might push it at best to 14 days. That's it.
It is what it is. I'm alive. There's a roof over my head. I still had to move, and that sucked, but it is what it is.
Yeah, maybe it will get a new job, no? Maybe it will get better.
I'm still trying to look. So you chose to stay for weekends, or you must stay. Okay, so I'm not required to stay. I'm required to stay. Meaning, I can choose to not come in on Saturday or say, hey, don't schedule me for Saturday. They'll just fire me. They'll just fire me.
Sounds to me like a bit crazy.
Yeah, it is. That's the American automotive industry. It's factory life.
I don't know. Sounds to me like modern slavery, to be honest. Yes, you're getting paid, but you're literally dependent. Like you cannot even refuse.
Yeah, it's welcome to factory life in the United States.
See, even my aunt saying that it's crazy. Go find another job.
I'm working on it. Okay, so before I found this job, I put in over 200 applications in a 2-month period, and I got one other interview. This was the only other job that gave me an interview.
Have you tried different fields, Sam? Like, like with your experience.
This is a different field.
Well, I'm like, have you ever tried to work as like a physical security analyst, for instance? Not like a security guard, but like an actual.
Yeah, people want specific degrees that I don't have.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I know. I do notice some of them usually ask for like a DHS degree.
Yeah.
Terrorism.
But it's hard to work like this, doesn't it? Mentally, for sure. Yeah, it's hard. That's why caffeine and nicotine keep me alive.
There you go. You can work as a physical security analyst, telling them where to tactically place Red Bull vending machines and Zen vending machines around their properties.
What is that ditty for going on a run? It's like caffeine, nicotine, anger, and depression. These are the things that fuel my aggression.
That definitely sounds like a Marine Corps game.
It's one of the fucking ditties you know where you're running.
Oh man, I miss those kind of runs. Like I don't miss like having to run
moto runs,
force to run, but like having an NCO or someone in your platoon with some soul. You know what I'm saying? Someone who could just rip those cadences out.
Oh, that was me.
Oh man, those are my favorite people.
Get some help. I can listen to them. Maybe someone go over your CV and make it more attractive. Already did that, my own. I even paid for that service. That's how I got this place.
Well, if that is the case, I hope that it will get better.
The U.S. is currently in the worst job market in 40 years.
I can't believe people actually buy these cars used. It must be stupid.
Crown Vic?
What cars?
Anything used by any law enforcement.
Is it a Crown Vic?
No, it's an Exploder.
Oh, an Exploder. I'd buy a Crown Vic because the Crown Vic, the only downside is, yeah, the idle hours are long, but the Crown Vics are bulletproof. The only thing that breaks on those things for law enforcement ones is the catalytic converter tends to just fucking shoot itself out the exhaust.
Our supervisors, our sergeants and our captain, like they have 4-wheel drive Dodge Chargers with Hemis in them. The Interceptors or whatever. Those things are crazy.
So wait, DJ, you want to tell me that the Ford Explorer is not a good vehicle?
Oh, it's not that it's not a good vehicle, but like to buy these on a secondhand market after they've been ran to shit is a wild ass.
A lot of people like buying surplus police vehicles and security vehicles. And what that means is you're buying a vehicle that has been, for most of its life, sat idling in a parking lot and running its engine and wearing away, or it's been ran really hard, or both. Go days at a time without being turned off.
Engine 12,000 hours. Mileage 15,000.
Thanks, Joma.
Well, let's see. Is this the cadence I was looking for? Is this the one I used to do?
So give me some updates. What is the situation? Because I didn't follow too much. What's the situation in Ukraine?
Russia's still trying to take over Pokrovsk and just shoving bodies at it, losing. I think it's over 10,000 people a day on average, just slowly creeping forward.
Didn't they just?
Oh shit,
Russia
Jamal!
Unalive, like,
Thank you, Jamal.
Civilians.
Oh no, that was for Rob. Russia, a couple hundred.
I saw a thing.
I mean, they've been doing a lot of civilian attacks and hitting more civilian infrastructure in the last few weeks.
Yeah, it showed an apartment building in the middle was just like hollowed out.
Yeah, they do that a lot.
I saw like what 2 days ago, 3 days ago, I think that is final update that I saw. Russia went on a bombing campaign and literally destroyed an entire compound, civilian compound. But I don't know in what city it was.
They do that a lot.
I know they just launched a large drone attack against Kiev, but they do that a lot as well.
That's daily.
Wait.
But is this the DJ? Let's see if you know this cadence. It's a Marine one, but hang on. Oh shit! Jesus Christ! Why did it just come out of nowhere? Yeah. Yep, this is it.
There is some negotiation, something like what the heck is going on? It's back and forth. Ukraine pushing, destroying.
Marine Corps. What I need was a little bit more. Marine Corps. I need a life that is hardcore. Marine Corps. Paris Island where it all began. Marine Corps. I let a rock with lots of sand. Marine Corps. I can't forget Hollywood. Marine Corps. San Diego, and it's all good. Marine Corps. PT drill all day long.
Yeah, I used to do that one, DJ. And the really shitty part is when you get like 90% of the way through it, then you forget a line and you stutter in the middle of the run. You're like,
what's the when I was at Fort Sill, man, the most common one was very bland. It was just like, yo, left,
yeah.
Like, just,
dude, Marine Corps cadence cannot be matched.
Yeah, it can. Army will destroy you in cadence. Army, one thing the Army does better than the Marine Corps is cadence.
I'm gonna show you some fucking soul right now.
Wait, DJ, you have been in the Marine as well?
He was in the Army.
No, I've trained in the United States military, like training wise, Fort Sill, Oklahoma is where all branches of the military send people to train for artillery. So we'll be shoulder to shoulder. Like we'll be in different formations, but we'll be formed up in like one big group. Marines on one side, Army on the other, because we live in the same barracks. We just have different instructors. We go to the same motor pool. We rally to the field at the same time. We cross train.
We all laugh at the Navy at the same time.
Yeah, we all joke about the Navy, you know.
I think these are the videos that I usually like to go to. Come on, DJ.
That's the one you always hear everywhere, all the time.
But the way he's doing it and the sound of the feet.
He's got some great inflection in his voice.
And he's doing it while running around.
Yeah, because he's looking for somebody to destroy.
Yeah, he is. He's looking for someone out of step.
That's when you do that little hop to make sure you're in step. You know that little. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, change step. Let's. See, this one's good. Come on, DJ.
Oh no, it's hot. This shit like drives a moto boat harder than now, but the army still does it better.
No.
So this is beautiful.
No, because you guys sing songs when you're doing it. You're just dumb. Come on. This is Marine Corps drill instructor school.
Where is that at? Is that Paris Island?
Yeah. Oh, come on, DJ.
Look, you're not going to get me to say it's bad.
It's this tops the army.
The difference between the Israeli army and the American. You guys only singing songs. We're getting yelled at.
Oh, we get yelled at too. In between the song.
Yeah, this
that DJs, our instructor are fucking devils.
DJs from the army where they sing songs.
Show him some army cadence. You keep showing Marine cadence. Show him army cadence.
Okay.
Let Rob be the decider here. Give us a good one. Don't give us no shitty one.
Okay, this one has 7.5 million views. Top army cadence. I swear to God, if this is some songs. What the fuck is this? See, they're singing songs.
That's cadence, bro.
You don't need to sing. You're telling me those other guys didn't have more soul than this?
Yeah, they had soul.
Well, I'm always getting. My mind always getting blown like I'm watching the American Army singing song and I'm like, what? Over here the commander will say, shut the fuck up and march. That's it. I don't want to hear even a word.
See, this is just you repeating a song. This is the stuff that you should be doing during a run, not during just marching.
They're about to run. They're going to march you out. That's a drill pad. That's basically. You got it.
Oh, hold on, what the fuck is that dude doing? What is that dude doing in the front?
Yeah, I see that.
I keep forgetting.
He should know. Right when those inflection points hit, your foot should have hit in the ground.
Yeah, he's so out of step.
I got nothing for that. That's as bad soldiering on this game.
I hate this one so.
I am saying that it's cool, and she wishes that it was adopted over here.
I hate this one so much.
I'm honestly saying to you, like, if the instructor will sing a song at me while I'm running or something, I will throw a rock at him. Like, shut up.
It's done during like group runs when you're trying to be motivational and keep everyone's spirits up. You're not necessarily running as hard as you can. You're staying in formation. No one wants to be there, but you're gonna make it fun.
Yeah, shooting beside your leg would give you quite a motivation to run.
This one's so perfect. Listen to those heels hit the ground.
Tell me how the drills under fire is conducted over there. They doing to you like in training, like mimicking that you under fire and everything, like a drill course or something.
So we like in basic, they do this course called NIC, night infiltration course. We call it NIC at night, and that's like where you crawl under the sea wire and the barbed wire as they fire machine guns over the top of you. And if you stand up, you will get banged in the face. So, I mean, you will not make it home if you stand up during that. Because they're firing like right over the trench. And if you get tangled up and you start panicking, you got to grab onto your battle buddy and hold him to the ground. And if he starts like freaking out, you got to pin him to the ground. That happened a few times with a few guys. Had to be pinned because, you know, they got very claustrophobic crawling face down in that muddy water.
Yeah, this is your guys' we have the same thing. This is just part of our basic training as well.
Field during limited visibility. The trainees start in the trench and begin their 100-meter crawl where they must demonstrate proper
ours involves a lot more mud.
Direct fire move over.
But you're crawling through an obstacle course while under fire. And they're actually shooting and stuff.
You have battle buddy bounding drills.
Now I understand why the Israeli soldiers are much tougher.
Uh-huh.
Now I understand. You need few Israeli instructors.
Wait, I like this. I think this is one of my favorite videos. I think this is it. Hang on.
Dexter sends that to send you a lead or something.
Oh, that wasn't the funny one. There's one where the dude does that. He's got the dead gunner, and it's a smaller kid. He just goes, "Huh!" And he fucking tosses his ass.
We used to get in trouble for that man down drills, and we just yeeting the guy, just like throwing him. I kind of miss the man down drills. But there is one. There's one simple rule. You put that LNG spinning, bro.
Okay, idiot, you just changed mags in the open.
One of you guys did the sniper course?
No.
No, like for my unit, we had designated marksmen.
Yeah, so a sniper course, literally you cannot even flinch. It's shooting beside your head, near you, like few centimeters away, covering your scope. You cannot move from target. Press the shot. It's very intense.
Yeah, they got this like at the one of the qualifying things for sniper school in the Army is they take you out, to a field, and you got to kit yourself up, make your own ghillie, and then you got to get as close to the instructor.
Mm-hmm. And then you have to fire a shot, and then the instructors who you are shooting at are sitting at a table, and they've all got their scouting binoculars and everything, and they have to direct an observer who is standing near you, already giving up your general location. He's standing near you, but like not looking at you. They have to direct him within a certain distance. And then they say, okay, Mark, and if he has a stick and he has to reach it around in a circle. And if you're not within that circle, you're good. Now you have to fire a follow-up shot. So you have to fire that second shot, and now they try to find you again. If he finds you, you fail. You have to stand up, go all the way back to the front, start your crawl back.
Yeah. Ends up mimicking what's going on over here. But eventually that shift will save your life.
Yeah, I think this is one of our fire movement courses. In the middle of the desert, baby.
The big objective for this is just getting another rep for the team leaders. I know we also have some team leaders that haven't run as team leaders
I think
before,
it is.
So this is also an opportunity for them to run, maybe for the first time. So we're not going to throw like...
Oh, I know these mountains. I know exactly what mountain they're on. I hate that I recognize a mountain by the fucking dirt.
Rapid rate of 1 every 5.
Usually, where are you doing your desert training?
So you're going to take the far right.
Nevada?
Sylvia, you're going to follow.
Multiple places.
The biggest training center we have in the desert is NTC. It's out of California.
Or 29 Palms. Yeah, the Marine Corps does a lot of their stuff at 29 Palms. We also go to Bridgeport.
How misleading of a name. 29 palms. That's a fucking lie.
There's a lot more than 29 palm trees.
1 every 5.
Roger. I mean, yeah, there's more than just palm trees, but it's just a desert.
Well, most of the Middle East is in the desert. You need to know how to fight in the desert.
Yeah, but the Middle East isn't where the most dangerous enemy is at the moment.
Dangerous enemies? I don't know. Who you would qualify as dangerous right now?
They can cause the most problems while sustaining the most casualties. China. That's why we're going back to island hopping training, baby.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like the J-Dubs course.
Yeah, but the Chinese combative, I don't know how well trained they are, to be honest. they're good for show, but actual combat, I don't know.
Oh, so I used to live down the road from this place. This is on the island of Okinawa.
JWTC stands for Jungle Warfare Training Center. It's a 5-day-long course that gives you all the skills you need to be proficient in jungle combat.
So the last one was off the river too.
Overall, I thought JWTC was very beneficial. It gave us skills that we previously didn't have because we hadn't been in that climate before.
We just conducted everything from crossing the river, having to casevac one of your Marines. We also conducted hasty rappelling as well as rappelling. Both were critical skills, especially when we moved to the jungle, transversing the different slopes because the jungle is a different beast.
You look around, you can't see it because the brush is so thick.
Let's go! Finish getting through! Really puts Marines to the test through the challenging terrain and the different obstacles that you have to go through. I think it's good to put yourself to the test and try something different, even if you're unaware of what circumstances might lie in front of you. So I'd say to anyone, go out there, take advantage of the training while you have it. It's going to make you a better Marine.
They used to have a dog at this school. His name was Bear. He was fat. Actually, okay, no.
You ever look up D-Day? Look up Fort Carson D-Day event.
Yeah, let's see if I can find him. Oh, there's Lance Corporal Bear.
Was 11 years old as he was laid to rest at Kadena Air Force
died.
Base in Okinawa, Japan on September 3rd, 2020, due to complications from a failing liver. He arrived at the Jungle Warfare Training.
That's Bear. So this dog was a fucking menace. DJ, imagine this. You're standing there and you're standing next to a 7-ton. Like you know the 7-ton pickups, right?
Yeah, the dualies.
Yeah.
Reducers.
Yeah. And dog's chilling in front of you. This fat dog, you give him a pet. And then you stand there. You turn around and he's in the back of the 7-ton and halfway through a box of MREs already. But there's been no one to help him up. You didn't hear him get up. He's just there. Or you're in the middle of a hike through the fucking jungle and you're lost as shit. And all of a sudden this dog comes out, eats a snake that you didn't see, and then leads you back to camp where you discover that your tent is open and he's eaten all your MREs. He got so fat they demoted him.
Center, February 16th.
When I was at Fort Sill, they
indoctrinated into the
had a donkey. You know, donkeys are part of artillery.
First and foremost,
there's an E7 donkey that broke out of its pen and caused a havoc. They demoted him to a specialist.
I remember that dog. Look at Bear.
To attach the JWTC cadre.
He's so cute.
With David Mortimer, previous mascots. With a roaring bark and an earth-shattering snore, he brought happiness and morale to men and women of all branches and allied forces that visited the northern training area.
Now tell me, over there you have like an entire unit training dogs, or each corps or unit
different jobs would have the dogs, and different jobs within different branches would have the dogs for different purposes, so that each have their own thing.
38 kilo, isn't it? That's a dog handler.
I don't know what it is for you guys. Like we have canine handler for military police, and then like you might need to call them in for something, or you have rescue dogs that are different training.
Yeah, it depends. I think 38 kilos is the empty dog handler.
To get a bite.
Over here we have a special unit training them, and then they're just going on missions or whatever they need.
Look how fat he is. By the way, you'd be taking him on a walk, and if you had him on a leash, he would just get tired of dealing with your shit and just lay down. And you couldn't move him. But if you took him off the leash, he'd just kind of wander back to you a couple hours later. He'd just find you.
Look, and he says, "Dad, we're going this way.
They're led from the front.
Yeah, he would just go on hikes.
For land
Like
navigation.
you'd be doing something and he'd just join you on a hike and you're like, where the fuck did you come from?
His last days you see running alongside the Terse Marines.
Look at how chunky he is. His tail's chunky.
The training service.
That's a great dog.
And brings safety to the
Great dog. Rip Bear. Let's see. Is this some more stuff?
When he died? 2020?
2022, I think.
If you don't train in an environment you're going to work at, you're not going to be very proficient.
If I know how to make a shelter out here, I know how to procure water. I also now know as a Marine how to track and counter that.
They used to have a ceremony at the end where they would cut the head off a viper snake and drink the blood out of it.
Jungle environment.
It's just a tradition. Like we passed the course.
Out here with my unit,
a bunch of moms in America complained about it and got it banned. Not even in the same country as us. They're back home in the U.S. This is in Japan, and they complained and said it was it was cruel to the Marines. You know, the Marines volunteering to do it, so they got rid of it.
Or potentially going to be seen is somewhere in a jungle environment.
Yeah, moms tend to do so.
Somewhere near the equator,
Also
somewhere wet,
here.
somewhere tropical. So the ability to have this establishment here so that Marines and other DoD service members can train here,
Like,
so they actually know how to
there
fight
is
in this
no
kind of environment
10,000
is huge.
soldiers that did it before.
Mm-hmm. I miss that island.
I'll get a dog and name him Bear. Then I will get a bird and name him Dog.
He was so fat, he was basically a
Warfare
bear.
Training Center is one of the most unique training venues in the Marine Corps, and we need to exploit it.
I miss Okinawa.
But usually the Green Berets are specializing in jungle warfare, no? If I'm not mistaken.
I mean, they specialize in a lot of different styles of warfare, and it's specialized based on what their team's mission set is or what they may be going to. The Marine Corps is specifically designed. We're not designed to hold places for a long time like we did in Iraq and Afghanistan, where we were kind of the driving force. That we made a lot of the pushes to take areas, then we would hand it over to the army, and then they'd hand it back to us, and we just kind of sit there for a while. The Marine Corps is designed to be that penetrating spearhead that goes in, kicks ass, and then goes, okay, army, hold the ground, we're going to keep going. Like, the army does a lot of conventional warfare and general force on force stuff. The Marine Corps is like, I'm going to penetrate the enemy. This is mine now. But our main thing that we've been experts at is island hopping. From island to island, just fucking take the beach, kick some ass.
Yeah.
Except for Normandy Beach. That was the army.
There was Marines there, and we also planned that mission. You're welcome.
Yeah, partially planned.
Motherfucker, both the Africa and the French invasion were planned like by Marines.
Yeah, but the majority of the force was army.
Because we weren't that big.
DJ, don't let me start that. The fact that you need to go back to World War II talk about the army.
Well,
it's
to this
bad
day,
enough.
it's the well, the reason why I bring up D-Day specifically because it's the largest amphibious invasion in U.S. history, and it was done by the army and not the Marines. which is
Sorry, we were
literally what the
busy.
Marines are for.
We were busy teaching you how to do it. Remember, we also didn't have that many fucking people. If you had sent the entire Marine Corps on that beach, the Marine Corps would not exist.
That's factual. I'm just fucking with you. You know I love my frog buddies.
How big is the Marine Corps? Like it's 20,000 soldiers, no? Something
No,
like
it's
that?
more than that.
Like 300,000.
300?
It's the smallest. It has the smallest amount of people of all the branches. I think it even has less.
168,000.
Yeah, you see, I knew that it's not that big, but I couldn't remember how much.
Yeah. I miss Japan though.
Well, it's a pioneer, and it's a pioneer force, so it's logical not to contain a large chunk of number.
Mm-hmm. That's why they got rid of our
Course.
tanks too. As sad as I am about that, they got rid of our tanks because you can't really
So
just
wait,
tank
you're
tanks
using
from
like
island to island.
yeah, you're losing light cavalry. So what do you usually use? Like armed
Amphibious landing
Humvees?
vehicles, Humvees, Chevy Silverados on steroids. Like
Chevy Silverado.
here.
Oh, for equipment, probably like us.
So the Humvee's kind of ass. Like real, let's be real. The Humvee is ass. This is the JLTV. It is quite literally a Chevy Silverado on steroids.
Nice.
During testing, they told the different branches to drive it like you would in real life, so they could fix stuff if there was anything wrong with it. The other branches babied it and stuff. The Marine Corps, we flipped ours 5 times. And they were like, "Why did you flip it? Blah, blah, blah. You're supposed to be testing." It's like, yeah, we did what you said. We drove it like we would in real life. It's too top heavy. Fix it. So they fixed it. But yeah, this thing's a fucking beast.
What do you expect when you give weaponized autism control of an experimental vehicle and tell them to drive it like they stole it?
You can drive it like you're under fire.
Did you see the new Israeli-made attack vehicle? The Zebra?
How do you spell
also,
that?
now America is going to buy
How do you spell that?
shit ton of. Wait, let me see.
Zebra? This thing?
Zebra. It's looking like a half of a truck. Yeah, a big one.
This thing.
Yeah, but this is the old version of it. Wait.
This one?
It's looking, I think so. It's looking like half Humvee, half something else, but it's a beast.
Yeah, this thing.
And it's very fast, with full armor.
This thing?
Mm-hmm. An attack vehicle. And the U.S. Army now is getting shit ton of them.
It looks like a fucking golf cart.
You know how this little shit, you know how fast it is? It's crazy fast.
If I can't flip it, it doesn't go fast enough.
It's perfect for desert environments. You know, all of the desert areas. And you have the bigger version that's looking like almost like a truck. Like with 18 wheels or something. No, 8 wheels. Almost like a Tatra.
What kind of countermeasures does that thing have? Because
well, if it's a fast get in and get out vehicle, there ain't gonna be no countermeasures.
Yeah.
Well, we somehow got 32,000 likes. I don't know how, but nobody's joined the live. Fucking no, nothing's happening. So
well, you didn't open for ages. What do you expect?
Yeah, I know. I'm probably gonna go play video games now because I've got a few hours left.
Go play some.
You guys all have a good night.